Good evening. Hello. I am Emma Goddard, and you'll find me at coastalcrafter.com. How are you all doing this evening? I'll just wait a few moments for you to pop on and say hello. Welcome if you're watching the replay. I thought this evening I would use, I've been out today, which was fun. Good evening, Sue. Good evening, Wendy. I thought I would use some memories and more cards tonight and a little bit of stamping, but going full on Christmas this evening. Having done the flowers last week. Good evening. Hello. Connie says it's rainy, cold. Evening, Katie. Hello. Kathleen says she's still colouring. We had a Fond of Autumn class on Friday night and Saturday night. So yeah, that was really fun. Lots of colouring. So that was fun. And then today I've been out to a team event, which was really nice to see people in person. So nattered a lot, chatted a lot, crafted some, but nattered a lot. Had lovely cake and yeah, really nice day. So it was nice to go out and sit and relax. Hello. Right, let's start having a look at these. I have some craft. Yes, definitely some craft. Let me pop you onto my desk view. I have shown you these, and we've made some cards on a live previously with these memories and more cards, but I thought we'd have a go at making some shaker cards. I made a shaker card in my Card and a Cuppa group recently. I'm not sharing the same design, but just kind of had been inspired to make some shaker cards. So if you've not already seen them, we were playing today with these memories and more cards, and they're fab. So they're not necessarily in any order. You get 6 designs of the smaller ones. So there's loads of different designs. And then you get I love that one. That's my fave. Hello. Welcome everyone joining. And then you get the larger cards. I think you get 3 of each of those. So kind of nice for memory keeping, but also perfect for cards. And stripes and bits and bobs on here. So they're the cards, and then you also get these wooden elements. So I think I'm going to use some of them tonight. And these acetate layers. So you get 1 of each of these. Let me just bring in a darker piece of card so I can show you those. Let me bring in a red. Hello. Welcome all joining. So there's the snowflakes. It's the most wonderful time of the year. And then there is ho ho ho, which matches the designer paper pattern that goes with this. So this is like goes with the Santa Express suite. Long time no see, Bridget. Hello. And then there is a merry and bright. So you've got 4 of those acetates. So I thought we would have a play mostly with these to make a couple of shaker cards. So I have pulled out this one and What else did I pick out? Oh, this one as well. So using the striped background, gorgeous. And I have cut that with the stitched rectangle die to give me a frame. And then obviously this piece is perfect for other things. And I've done the same with this one. And then you've got that perfect piece for a card, but I'm going to use the frame. Good evening from the caravan. Oh, how nice that you're awake, Kirsty. Nice. Right, let me move these off my desk and then we'll get making. They're cute as well. They'd be nice for a little mini shaker. I might keep one of them to one side. And yeah, pop them to one side and my die so that I don't lose that. So I thought I would start with the ho ho ho. So one thing to point out about these acetates is that they have a film on them. So if you can get that film, that just protects them from getting scratched, but it means that they are then lovely and shiny when you go to use them. So ho ho ho. I was going to place that over there to make the shaker card. I was wondering whether might need to just trim the height down for the card. I hadn't really thought about card front size because these are memories and more card size. Let me do a yeah, they need trimming slightly. Let's trim a little bit top and bottom then, because we want to make that it's 6 inches at the moment. We want to bring it down to 14.8, I think, rather than, yeah, we'll take a little bit off the top. A little bit off the top, a little bit off the bottom. And a little bit more off the bottom. Yeah, happy with that. Right, so we can trim the window sheet then too. Right, you can kind of feel that's shiny, that's the top. So I want to take be that way around? No. Yeah, that way. Right, let me take a little bit off that as well. Matt's moving all over the place. Hello, hello. So we've got our ho, ho, ho. I'm sure that's the right way around now. Yeah. And I'm going to use the double-sided. Well, I don't know. Do the flicks go the other way? Do they go that way? I don't suppose it matters, does it? I'm going to look on the paper now. Do the curls go that way? I think it might be that way. I don't think anyone's going to notice, actually. I think it'll be fine. I'm going to make an executive decision. I'm going that way, I think. Let me just grab the paper. Where is my train paper? So, choo train. Is it upside down? Yeah, I think I had it the other way around. Matches the paper. Oh, they mix and match, don't they? So there's a twirl that way and then there's a twirl at the bottom. I'm going that way. Right, that is... I think the bar across the bit of the H should be higher. Claire says, as long as it's ho, ho, ho instead of o, o, o. Yeah, exactly. I would have thought it was at the top, but there's some with it at the bottom. So anyway, like you say, as long as it doesn't say o, o, o. Oh, snow at the bottom on the paper. Is it that way around then? See, I think I had it the right way around. Oh, goodness me. Because you can feel the texture on the top. And I think, therefore, that's the right way around because it's the most wonderful. Ah, doesn't matter. I'm going to go that way. Right, let's stick this on. So I'm going to go Seal Plus. Nobody getting this card, I think, is going to let me know that it's the wrong way around. It'll be fine. Oh, move that out of the way. There. Love it. And then I was going to use I was going to use the Sparkling Shine sequins, but I don't have many of them left. So I was going to use these effervescent elements. And I don't know if I want anything stamped behind. I don't think I do. Don't think I do. So I don't think there's anything to go on there. And then, so I will use my embossing buddy just to anti-static. And pop where are they? I got them out earlier. These to create a frame and go quite close to the edge. Now, normally I would probably stick them. Now, normally I'd stick these onto here and put my sequins in the middle and then place that over the top. But these effervescent doodahs are going to roll all over the place. They are not going to stay where I want them to stay. So to counteract that, I'm going to put my frame on the card because I know that I've got a decent size frame on here, and so I can do that. Let's go. And these are the perfect dimensional for a shaker card. They create you a lovely little frame, whether it's a circle or rectangle or what have you. But you know that they're going to sit within the frame. Yeah, happy with that. So then I can kind of scoop out some of those. That's a good shaker, isn't it? That's a good shaker. They're rolling all over the place. Let's put a few more. Yeah, like those. And they pick up the colour of kind of what's underneath. So I'll take those off. And then we can put that on top. I'll just notice that that is peeking out. Tiny bit of the acetate was coming out from the side. So I'm going to then stick that on top. And we have ourselves a very cool shaker. Happy with that. So let's put something on the top. So we've got the cool Santa that is in here, or I thought we could stamp maybe some candy canes to go on the side, or a candy cane. And do something with that. Fun, isn't it? Judy says love it. It's fun. Holidays. Oh, right. Let's grab some scrap white and I think it was Hazel. I think your shaker was much louder. Right. What colour should we have our candy canes? I wonder if should we do a red and a green one and do shaded spruce and cherry real red. They do. They're very satisfying. What's the name of the kit? This is the Santa Express Memories and More cards. There's loads in there. Loads and loads. Nice shaded spruce. Needs sprucing up. I think I'm going to stamp it, but I'm not convinced. I might re-ink that. So if you're not sure what you're doing when you're re-inking, if you're not if you're new to re-inking, then I just take the re-inker and a block and I pop a few dots going across the pad. How well you can see that because it's quite a dark colour. And then I just smooth it out. The back of a teaspoon will do a similar job, but my blocks are on my desk. And I'll just wipe that with a chamois. Leave that clean. Let's stamp again. Much better. Oh, look at that. Look at the difference. Much better. It's got kind of a shady effect anyway, but that's definitely much better. Much better. Right, let's cut that out. So when we made the shaker cards on Friday, I haven't made a shaker card in ages. It felt like ages. So some oldie but a goodie. And if you've got lots of sequins and things, it's a great way to, you know, because we don't tend to use the entire pots of our sequins, so it's a good way to make good use of them. Yeah, one candy cane and a second candy cane. There are dies for these. I don't think I got them. Can't remember. I must have done because it was in a bundle, but let's pop these. There's loads of candy canes on the paper that goes with this suite. So if you wanted a lot of candy canes but didn't want the stamp set, then the designer paper is a good way to go. Let's have candy canes. Should we have them in the middle? I'm not sure. Lots of stripes going on, isn't there? Lots of stripes. Needs something to break it up. Some white foliage or something. Definitely needs some white to break that up. My light's catching on it as well. Let's see. So this, if I can get this out, you just push these out. I'm hoping I can push it out without breaking it. There. Ho. I was wondering if we could maybe make that gold. So, and then just like some white foliage. So we need gold foliage. Where have we? Oh, the white yeah, I've got one of those on my desk, so I've got one of them for another card. I thought, got the white snowflake there. That's a good idea. I've got that. I thought we could use that on another card. So I'm going to pop this in. Yeah, I think maybe two green candy canes might be the way to go. Gold. Let's see. So I'm going to heat emboss this. So we're going to pop that in to my very grubby looking Versamark. So yucky. And then cover it in embossing powder. I'm going to use my tweezers for this so that I don't burn my hand. So, heat this. see that? It's kind of turning gold. Right, I want to get that other corner without that moving. I'm working in the most ridiculously small space. Right. That is. How cool is that? Ho 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 in gold. Oh, holly leaves in white. Suzanne, that's a brilliant idea. Yeah, love that idea. And the holly leaves are quite big, aren't they? So let me just oh, that makes a good sound, doesn't it? A good shaker. It's a good shaker. Let's do some white holly leaves. And oh, these big ones haven't been off my packet. Right. Cut those. Oh, yes. White holly leaves. What about... Got a little bit of glimmer on my desk. This is going to be quite an extravagant card, I think. Definitely not a basic card. I'll cut some of these in glimmer. Oh my goodness. Look at these. Stunning. Stunning. Look at that. You can either have it going that way with the gold or just full on gold on top with the white kind of shadow, which I think is what I'm going to do. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. When do I ever do basic? I know. Never. Okay, well, occasionally, but no, not often. Not on a live. Right. Does it need one or two? Look at those. Oh. Wow. Gorgeous. I'm going to cover up all the shaker at this rate. Goodness. Let's see. Going the other way. That way. Does it just need one candy cane? Maybe just the green. I mean, I'm not sure if this is even, like, I feel like that's a card on its own. Look, if I put, I mean, if I do something like that and put that on, I feel like that's, I feel like that could make a card on its own, and we might put a Santa on that. Run the embossing pad around the edge and dip it in cold embossing powder and heat. Oh, yes. I know, Janet, exactly. I feel like I'm going to cover up all the shaker things. Let me just grab sometimes it works out like that, doesn't it? Sometimes you end up going off on a bit of a tangent. I do wonder, I feel like those holly leaves are so gorgeous with the ho 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 and all that business going on. I think we should just put a Santa on this and put a little flat jingle bell and then make a different card out of the other one. So all the ho 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 is like the Santa. And you've got 6 of these Santas, so we can afford to cut one to go on here. For sure. Right. Santa train, I do. I've got a Santa train, but only on the paper or the card. You can have a train. I think I've got some in my paper pack. There's too much going on. Too much going on. Right, let me bell. Bell, bell, bell. A little bell there. Maybe like a little snippet of gold. Maybe a snowflake. I feel like that's going to be enough. Otherwise, we're going to over cover the shaker, and then this has ended up being like, you know, all the things, hasn't it? That might go on one of the other shaker cards, actually. That, you know, there's one that says Merry and Bright Look that doesn't have a lot to the side here, so I feel like the candy cane and the holly might end up on this one, so that we stick to like the candy cane, the shaker card. Sorry, I know what I meant. Right, glue dot. You can go up on a little, just on a dimensional, I think will be good. And then I've got a few of these snowflakes, so I can use that. There. Perfect. Perfect. The bells are cute, aren't they? They've probably been my most used embellishment from the mini. I've gone through a couple of packets actually. There. Ho ho ho. Cute. Happy with that. And I think like the other one can go on, as I say, the other one can go on another shaker. So let's do this onto, we've got all our elements, so now we just need something to go on this one. So we've got Merry and Bright. Oh, tore the plastic. And I don't know if this frame will cover the words, so no, that's okay. That's good. I just need to, the acetate doesn't sit exactly like to the side like that. You've got to sort of maneuver it, and then we'll trim the acetate on the top and left hand side, but that is going to work. And I think what I will do is put the tape on. And then we can trim once it's in place. There. Right. So I'll just trim that. Off. And that. And then we, I think I'm going to put that onto a white base. So let me grab a white one. And cut my base. Yeah, that will still fit. I've cut my base. So I won't be able to get two out of a piece of paper, but I've cut my base slightly bigger. These acetate sheets, Danette, have come from the Memories and More Santa Express Memories and More pack. So you get the Memories and More cards, and then you get these amazing. You only get one of each. I have to say, you only get one of each, but makes 4 gorgeous cards. So I would have a whole packet of these acetates. They're gorgeous, but yeah, just have to work with what we've got. Right, we need to fill that gap. That was not well planned, Emma. Pop a little bit of I don't want any gaps. So we'll just use our embossing buddy. Sorry, I'm a bit close on my desk. There you go. Just to anti-static that, and then I'm going to peel this off. And we just use the effervescent elements, the same as we did for the previous card. So I've created kind of like a little pocket, and there you go. To take on a completely different colour on the white. I think that's enough. And I'll pop that on like so. Look at that. They're cool. I like those. Right, let's stick all these layers on. I say all of them. We might just use a few bits. But let's see. Glue. Glue, glue, glue. I've got the gold holly. Oh my goodness, just the holly on its own is so gorgeous. So, don't want to use the ho 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 on that because it then takes away from that sentiment. So we'll keep that for another card. I want 2 candy canes or one. And let's put this Are you working on your Fond of Autumn projects, Jackie? Lots of colouring. One or two candy canes? Two, I think. And then tie around. Have some twine. Around that. The gold would be nice, but it doesn't kind of go around. It's a bit thicker to go around this. So I think I'm going to stick with twine so that it ties into a nice bow. And yeah. Oh. Love that holly. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous in the gold. That, I feel like that needs a, have I got any trinket? I've got one left. One. Let's untie that. Needs a little bell, doesn't it? See why I've used so many of these trinkets. I'm putting them on everything. Just finish it off. There. I'm going to just trim those, stick them together, and then I'll trim the little edges off them so that they're not sticking the other side of the candy cane. Let's trim those down. And then we can stick that on with a few glue dots because it's going to be tricky to glue that on to the acetate. So we'll just use glue dots rather than can you mail the bells? Yeah. They're flat, so no different to mailing the shaker card or the dimensionals that you might put on your projects. Right, let's put that on with some dimensionals. I mean, once you've gone a few dimensionals high, you're into large letters anyway for us, so you know, Impra penny. And maybe one dimensional under there. Do you like that? Yeah, I think it's better on this one than it would have been on the Ho Ho Ho, because it was just getting a bit like too busy. And I need two on that. I'm gonna pop another one. That sits better. There. So that's the second shaker with that acetate. The lights are all gleaming on it. And the Ho 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 one. I have got this beautiful Ho 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 embellishment, but yeah, I'll need to find something else to do with that. I think I'm gonna probably find myself heat embossing all of these because it looks really nice in the gold. And so the Celebrate could be in silver, or you could do them in copper or white or anything. So yeah, they come up lovely. But yeah, that's just a bit of fun. I just thought it was a nice way to use the acetates to create some rattly shaker cards. So I hope you like those. Hazel says, I do love your simple cards. I know, just a quick and simple acetate. But there's holly in that gold is beautiful. That gold glimmer is from the pack that is the green, gold and white glimmer, is it? So yeah, that is where that is from. There you go. Let me jump back on and say bye. Thanks, Bridget. Do you like both of them, Judy? I think the ho 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 had to have the Santa on, didn't it? Yeah, those shakers. Yeah, no, I hadn't either, Maggie. You hadn't made a shaker card in ages, so I thought, yeah, a bit of fun, just something. You could put some extra sequins in. So yeah, I think kind of my main Christmas kind of card time's October, November, because I want them all gone by the beginning of December. So I know Christmas feels a long way off, Laurel, but yeah, I do start thinking Christmas once I get to October. I think, right, Christmas cards, let's go. So thank you so much for joining me tonight. I hope you like those. Hopefully it's inspired you perhaps to make some shaker cards of your own. And I will see you next Sunday for another live. Take care, everyone. Bye.